To see that the rain held off for most of Indy Pride today, but not for everybody. Some people saw some really heavy downpours.
Really
we showed
heavy
a
rain.
few minutes ago that video out of Howard County. So the rain, as we see, tapering off.
Yeah,
we like to see that.
And I'll give you an example. You know, I was driving today into work, actually home from work and then coming back, and then I noticed that when I was driving, it was completely dry. 100 feet ahead of me, there was a curtain of rain.
Oof.
Drove through that, couldn't see, you have to slow down, make sure you're watching those types of things because you're going to go from completely dry conditions to wet conditions.
Just like that.
Just like that. I mean, it could literally be a half a mile away where some locations got some really heavy downpours. Now, as far as where we are right now, it just depends on where you are, although most locations are starting to see that rain tapering off. It's not done completely. There's still a chance overnight that we could see more scattered showers, but overall, we're really watching the radar quiet down. I do want to zoom in a bit because there have been a couple of pop-ups over the last hour or so, continuing to watch some of these scattered showers. You see one there just to the south and west of Greenfield, and then farther to the south and east we go. Southeast of Rushville, you've got some pretty heavy rain. Connorsville just to your east, and then farther to the south we go. Columbus still seeing some light showers, but nothing like the heavy rain that's been out there, and a couple of lightning strikes here on the east side of Lake Monroe. So we know that people are trying to enjoy the early part of summer here, maybe on the lake. Just watch for that. By the way, one of the most dangerous recreation activities, it was an old myth that it's golfing, that golfers are somehow kind of in that danger zone, and they are when it comes to lightning strikes, but it's actually fishing is the most dangerous and deadly recreation because of lightning strikes. Something I want you to keep in mind. I love this map to illustrate the point of rainfall. Notice how some locations were completely dry today. Didn't see a drop of rain. And then some locations were really seeing as much as 5 to 7 inches of rain through the entire 24 hours or so that we've been seeing this kind of wet pattern. And then there are these just specks of small areas that picked up as much as 2 to 3 inches of rain. And then very close by, even within the city, within the county that you're in, you may have had a wide variety of rainfall totals. That's the pattern that we're in. Now tomorrow, daytime temperatures are going to be a little bit warmer than where they were today. We're currently sitting at 75, although Bloomington made it up to 81. I think that rain chance will die down a bit as we go into the overnight, but we'll likely pick this back up tomorrow. Not nearly the coverage that we saw today. So the rain chance is much lower for tomorrow. A few pop-ups possible here. Temperatures during the afternoon getting into the low 80s. So again, with a little bit of peak of a sunshine here and there, I think we may see the temperatures warm up just a bit. And then for Monday, I was actually thinking maybe we'd hold the rain chances down like we will on Sunday, but this new model run that's coming in is suggesting that we could see a few more pop-ups here and there. Meanwhile, your Father's Day forecast, let's call it more clouds than anything else. There's still a slight rain chance and it's going to remain humid, but I think tomorrow is certainly a better day rain chance wise than where we were today. High temperatures should be in the low 80s, not too far off from where we should be. And just a reminder, last year, 93 was the Father's Day high temperature. So think about where we could be for this time of year. Because we're transitioning out of a little bit of a dry day here on Sunday to a much more active pattern for Tuesday and Wednesday, that transition day is always the one where we are concerned about maybe getting that forecast adjustment just right. 20%, I might need to bump that up just a bit, but overall, here's your 7-day forecast. Storms possible as we look to late Monday. Look at the temperatures warming up. Mid to upper 80s expected. We stay in the 80s the entire forecast, and just about every single day on that 7-day has some type of rain chance.